Hello, it is Thursday, February 13th, 2025. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Thursday crossword, which means today's puzzle will feature some sort of intricate or interesting theme, and this hopefully interesting or intricate edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Alex, Kathleen Quinn, and, as always, the indomitable Showmaster and the indefinable Charlie Paget. Thank you so much to the four of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign, for their generous support. They do keep this channel going. They sustain it day by day, and for that, I'm very grateful. Thank you so much to those four and to everybody who supports the channel via Patreon. If you'd like to do the same, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link. You'll find there the bonus videos available to patrons and for benefactors, like those I've just mentioned, the Let's Check the Crosses official mug. Thanks again to all of the patrons. And thanks as well if you subscribe to the channel on YouTube, which is a big help. You can also, of course, join the Daily Solve Discord chat server, a nice friendly chat community, which is linked in the description field. And with that all having been said, let's get on to today's crossword by Jem Birch, who's constructed, I think, around half a dozen puzzles for the New York Times. It's a Thursday-themed puzzle, and the theme might be intricate or involved. We'll find out momentarily. It was edited, as always, by Will Shorts. Let's start solving. Okay, if one does a prose job, one edits maybe, you edit some prose, some written language. What about advantage? Ease, maybe? Or, oh, you know, if you have the advantage, you have the edge. If something's all but hopeless, it's a dire situation, potentially. Survivor game changer. So this is in quote marks, so I assume this is the show. I've actually never seen a single episode of Survivor. What does it mean by game changer? Isle? Does it take takes place on islands, doesn't it? And and it changes. The setting changes. So maybe the isle changes? I'm not sure. Slippery figure in a simile. Eel, I guess. Slippery as an eel. That would make sense. Okay, so that's not isle. Emerge as teeth. Grow in or grow something? Emerge as teeth. Teeth grow in. They grow out. They grow... Not sure. And there is an asterisk here, so this is a theme-related clue, although I'm not sure if that means this will be a normal answer or not. Got a C said. Well, if you got a C, you did okay. So then what's this then? The Survivor game changer, Idol. Does that have to do with American Idol or something? Don't quite get that, but I think it must be the answer because these seem okay. To drag something along is to tow it, and then close-fitting headwear is, a ski cap, maybe? Yeah. Oh, wait, no, I was going to say growing pains, but that doesn't match the part of speech. Emerge, grow in a jaw. It's not right, obviously. Okay, I'm in trouble. Maybe this is ski hat, not ski cap, because this could be help. I'm in trouble, just call for help. Hen house, yes, a hen house, a chicken coop. Handled easily. If you handled something easily, you aced it. And view is, could be a view, as in an opinion, or a sort of vista, but it could also be to view something, to see it. Not sure. Snoot, nose? Is that what it is? Night school offering. Yeah, it could be ESL, English as a second language. You might take night classes for that. Figure out, to figure something out. Deduce or detect. Emerge as teeth. Growing old. It doesn't seem right. Oh, but actually, that G works with angle here. View. A view is an angle. Okay. So you take a particular view, a particular angle. So then what is this? Grow in gold? Is it a play on growing old? Okay, I might actually read the revealer and see if I can figure out what's going on with this. Material in a junkyard pile, or a scrap metal, or a hint to answering this puzzle's 4 asterisk clues. I mean, scrap metal feels like the answer to this, and gold is a metal. What does this mean? A hint to answering this puzzle's 4 asterisk clues. What does this say again? Emerge as teeth. Oh, I guess it just means, oh, I see. So it's the phrase growing old, but then we're getting rid of the metal in this answer. We're scrapping gold and we're just left with grow in, which is how if teeth emerge, you might say they grow in. Okay, so that's what it is. So each of these answers is going to be a sort of common phrase that has a metal in it. We scrap that metal, and then that will serve as the answer to the clue. Okay, so I think that makes sense. So anyway, to figure something out is probably to deduce it. And then soon to appear is up next, maybe, or up soon or something, up next probably. Operating system developed by Bell Labs. That would be Unix in the 1970s, I guess. And then crow's nest location is what? The mast of a ship. And like some Olympic races. Don't know about that one. Like some Olympic races. Not sure. Blind blues singer, Paul. Oh, I'm not sure about that one either, actually. Flower named for a deity, Iris. That must be right. Let's look at the crosses, though. Laundry cycle, spinning, laundry cycle, drain, doesn't fit. Like some Olympic races. Can't see a word that would fit there. What about this? Mom and Dad aren't going to be pleased with us. We're so dead, or something like that. Yeah, that could be it. Swum. Yes, some races are swum. Okay, there we go. Didn't see that at all. And then laundry cycle is spin. It does look like spin something, but Paul Pina, maybe? Not sure. What about this? Tons. Scads. Lots of something. Oh, spin dry. That's what it is. Okay. Yep, fair enough. Okay. So sites on beaches and in barns are what? Pails? You might have, children playing with pails of sand, or in a barn you might have pails for milking a cow or something. Plural personal pronoun, there. Okay, what's the metal that we have to get rid of? There, or? That doesn't really work. Iron. That's funny. The plural personal pronoun is they, actually. It's not there in this case, because we're removing iron and we're left with THEY. That's funny, because we have a different sort of, I guess this is a possessive plural pronoun here. But anyway, so there we go. The irony becomes they. All right. So volatile demolition aid, for short, nitroglycerin. Very volatile, as depicted in the films Wages of Fear and Sorcerer, a sort of remake of that film. Both great films. Really worth watching, honestly. Ancient Kingdom of Asia Minor, Lydia. And then got me, Yasi, or something like that. Let's see. Flight figure. No, it isn't this. You dig, that's what it is. Okay, yeah. Because flight figure is estimated time of departure. There we go, ETD. And it's abbreviated, as we see in the clue. And then pickled ginger served with sushi. Oh, what is that called? I don't know. I usually just call it pickled ginger. What is it actually called? Press club, question mark. A gym? In that you do presses there, and it's a kind of club that you could join? Maybe? Devilish sort. Oh, sly dog. Yeah, okay, I think that's probably right. Pickled ginger served with sushi, gari. That sounds right. I suspect it is. Focus of some magnet schools. Oh, right, magnet schools. I think these are sort of schools with particular areas of educational focus. And so some of them might be STEM-oriented towards science, technology, engineering, and math. Longest running musical in London's West End, informally. Oh, Les Mis. Les Miserables. And then, of course, when I first read this, I was thinking the longest running production in general in London's West End, which is The Mousetrap, which is an Agatha Christie play that's been running for something like 60 years. I've seen it. It's worth seeing, in part because you watch it and it's a period piece now. It's set in the 1950s, I mean, it was set, so maybe it's even longer than 60 years. But anyway, it's set basically contemporaneously to when it was produced. And you think about it, and it's been running there for all these decades. And so at a certain point, it stopped being a play that was set in the modern day and started being one that was set in the past. But obviously, it would have taken a while for that to be the case, right? I mean, 10 years after The Mousetrap began being performed, it still would have basically felt like, oh, this is the modern day. You know, it wouldn't really. But at a certain point, suddenly, it is actually from a distinctly earlier generation. But because it's been continuously performed all that time, it's not as though there was a day on which that happened. It was a slow evolution over time. And I find that absolutely fascinating. That was probably the most interesting thing to me about seeing that production was what an odd thing that this same thing, the same show, has slowly morphed in identity over decades in real time as it's being performed. Anyway, sorry, that's not even relevant to this answer, but it's what I thought of. You're too much is, oh, stop, you might say to someone. You're too much. Nursery sounds are coos, like it's baby cooing. Things commonly found in bars are, soaps. You have bars of soap. So you read this and you think it's referring to a pub or something, but it isn't. Franchise with a signature A-frame roof. Oh, IHOP, the International House of Pancakes, has sort of distinctive building sort of format. Photoshop tool. So in Photoshop, you could crop a picture to change its dimensions. Punny reply to, what are you waiting for? Tips? Oh, right, I see. Like a waiter is, waits for tips that are given to them by customers. Okay. Life force principle in feng shui. Qi, there we go. That's that sort of life force that in kind of Chinese thought. And then wipes out is eats it. Yeah. So I don't know, on a skateboard or something. Balloon material is mylar, maybe? Do I think that's right? In the midst of a conflict. If you're in the midst of a conflict, you're at war. So that does work with mylar. I'm going to put it in because I think those sort of foil sort of balloons, I think, kind of shiny material, I think that's mylar. Let's see. Long-handled server is a ladle. There we go. So this is looking okay. Country where the plain of jars is located. Oh, right. Oh, right. This is one of these. Okay. So I have to remove Laos. Right. Okay. So it's Latinos is the actual sort of answer in the grid, but we removed Hin and we're left with Laos, the country. Okay. There we go. So we've solved another one of those. They may get splints, shin splints you hear about. So shins might get them. And a zero-sum game is a wash, right? So nothing lost, nothing gained. Court event is a trial. You might be at trial in a court of law. And then bell sound is what? A knell or a peal or something. Oh, plea deal, maybe this is going to be? Yes, it is, because lead is the metal that can be removed, and then we're left with peal, the peal of a bell, the sound it makes. Okay. So there we go. Standard park purchase. Standard park purchase. Does it mean a recreational park? Does it mean a sort of ballpark, maybe? Day pass, maybe? To a sort of national or state park, maybe? Let's. I'm not sure this is right, but let's try it and see. Virtual companion of the 2000s, right? Neopets, which I don't think I ever interacted with, but I was sort of vaguely aware of. These like digital little pet things. Catches red-handed would be nabs, a criminal. Singer with the birth name Aitna. Oh no, a disastrous pronunciation of an Irish name. I'm sorry. Aitna Padraigan ni Baronain. Enya, probably. I'm very sorry to any Irish speakers out there. Emmy-winning Sawai of Shogun. Anna, maybe? Not sure. I really liked that show. Let's see. Winnings. Something money? Prize money. Yeah, so it is Anna. Let's look at the other crosses here. Top seed perks are buys. All right, this is something about, sports tournament formats. And then if someone declares something, he says it. Car brand named for a deity must be Mazda. There we go. That sounds right. And then C-shaped tool maybe is a clamp in a shop or wood shop or something. Ear related is oral? Is that the right word here? That's sort of hearing related. Is it also ear related? Let's look at the crosses. Singer grande to fans. Ari as in Ariana Grande. There we go. Bait shop purchase is lore. And heads of ancient Rome are... So this does look right, this oral there. I think that is right. So what is this? Heads of ancient Rome. What am I missing? Blank chart and make passable in a way. Save? If you save something, you keep it from failing, maybe? State, yeah, that must be, because state with the highest percentage of federal land looks like Nevada. I didn't know that. One of two official languages of Afghanistan, Dari. There we go. So what's this? Heads of ancient Rome. Capita? What is this? Oh, pie chart, yes. Okay, so pie chart, and then to make passable in a way, pave. I see, to pave a road, to make it able to be passed over. Okay, so this is oh, capita, right, as in per capita, like per head. Okay, so that makes sense from the Latin. Okay. Exposure specification. ISO, aperture, try shutter speed. I'm trying to think. So elements of camera exposure, maybe ISO, which is sort of the sensitivity of the actual sensor to light. Let's see if that's right. Zealous supporter in modern lingo. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, this doesn't look right. So what is this actually? So a stan, probably. A really hardcore fan. So what is this? What is the exposure specification here? Maybe it's not a camera exposure. Maybe it's sun exposure. SPF, sun protection factor of sunscreen, maybe? Knight's Aid. Left in a hurry, fled. Yeah, okay, so that would work with SPF. So what's the Knight's? Who's the Knight's? Oh, a Knight's page, of course. Yes, there we go. They're an attendant to a knight. Okay, so then what you have in mind is an image, and punk subculture is emo, I guess. Is that considered a subculture of punk? I guess so. I don't know. And then partitioned as land for development would be zoned land for development in, city or other region. Okay, so there we go. That felt reasonably approachable as far as Thursday crosswords go. Let me know how you felt about this in that regard. And let's check out our theme, our scrap metal theme, the material in a junkyard pile, but also the hint to answering this puzzle's 4 asterisk clues, which are growing old, the irony, Latinos, and plea deal, which when we scrap the metal involved, they become grow in they, louse, and finally peel. And that was our Thursday theme. And this is one where you really do, and this is usually the case on Thursday, you really do need to engage with the theme in order to actually enter these answers in a way other than simply getting them via crosses, because they make no sense and have no relevance to the clue without performing this operation. So there we go. Let me know how you fared with this theme as well. I'm always curious to know. And I'll be back tomorrow with the first of 2 themeless puzzles for the week, the Friday crossword. So do join me then. But until that point, please do have an excellent remainder of your Thursday. Take care.